We are homegrown, born in Calgary and raised on curiosity. We're storytellers, media makers, and we believe that creativity thrives in collaboration and community. We mix mentorships with hands-on learning and support artists for positive mental health in the media art space. This series follows the pursuit of our vision, a van that's part camper, part studio, part classroom, a workshop on wheels we call the Creative Caravan. You'll see our wins and our wipeouts, every episode bringing us that much closer to our dream. This is the story of our journey to help you share yours. This is the road to Creative Caravan. It is January 1st right now. First day of the year, we're already at it. We're already going, we're hitting the road. Very excited. This is going to be a year of travel. We're doing the Project Unite launch, that big province-wide community needs assessment, and that's happening this year. So we're going to be maybe not in this vehicle, but definitely in a vehicle for a long time this year. So we're going to finish loading up here and hit the road. All right, see you guys a bit.
Guillermo is actually meeting us up in Red Deer this time to do a little bit of filming and just to hang out.
Say hi, Katie. Hello. She's helping me load up. And I guess I can do that. Hold on. 1 second. There we go. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep loading up. She's gonna help too. She's gonna get her boots on. And we'll hit the road in a little bit here. It is really foggy out. We gotta make a stop before, because no Canadian road trip is complete without a Timmy's stop. If you know, you know.
We're gonna meet Guillermo and his lovely family around 11 o'clock, maybe 12 o'clock today. And then I'm gonna take Guillermo out on a little tour on the town. We're gonna go have a little fire and have some really good talks. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys there.
Right, it's starting to snow now.
Oh. That's wonderful. How much fun are you having?
That's fine. Of course, the one weekend that we decided to do this decides to snow and be foggy. It's been like really nice the past 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. Everything's fine. January 1st.
Into the abyss.
Okay, we just pulled up to the hotel where Guillermo and his lovely family are staying at. I'm just waiting for them to get down here. So in the meantime, I think I'm just gonna set up a camera and show you guys my struggle on trying to rig up 3 different cameras in the cab here so that we can drive and talk and film out and film, drive, talk, and film everything. Yeah, so
Art is everywhere. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is, but art is everywhere. I'm
But it's
assuming it's the
cool.
rivers, right? Isn't it?
Oh, maybe.
It's the river?
Yeah. We're here. We are in Red Deer.
I kind of forgot that the original plan was to mount our personal cameras on those guys, but then I kind of forgot that this truck only has a holy shit handle on the passenger side, not on the driver's side. So gotta reconfigure a few things here. It's so good to see you again, man.
Good to see you.
I did the same thing in my truck too.
That's perfect.
It's fine. All right, cool. We're gonna get going.
Awesome, yeah.
Some interviewing to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab my boots from the car.
Okay, well, have fun.
Oh, you too.
Love you too.
All right, nice to meet you. Nice seeing you again.
We're here. Okay, we're off. We got some firewood. We're in Red Deer. We don't mean to brag, but we're in Red Deer, Alberta. I grew up here for about 6 years, which is wild. But I'm here with Tyler.
Welcome to my stomping grounds. Up and coming for the last 10 to 20 to 30 years, Red Deer, Alberta.
No, it's great. It's great to be here. I actually don't visit. I used to visit quite a bit because I had still had like friends who lived here and stuff, but I don't visit anymore. So it's nice to be back. Hasn't changed much, but it's changed a lot.
I've grown up here like pretty much my whole life. I've tried really hard in my early years, like my early 20s, to get the heck away from here. And at certain points I thought I was doing it, but I somehow just keep gravitating back to this place.
Pull me back in.
Yeah, you know, I used to hate it, and I'm coming around to it now. Like every place has its gripes and stuff like that, and you know, it's usually kind of a common ground to the dips and the peaks of a community. But I think Red Deer's doing some cool stuff now, especially the last few years here, especially in if anyone's been to the Capstone area in the last little while, there's been tons of growth down there. Lots of BIPOC representation, LGBTQS plus representation. This summer I actually got to attend and help host a pride parade down in that area as well.
Oh, right on.
So yeah, lots
coming up.
Lots happening in Red Deer.
I mean, you bring what you want to it, right? Like you bring, if you want to find the kind of community, I think wherever you are, you can kind of find that type of community, or you can start that type of community, and you can be that community within your space in your community. I don't know. Like, I mean, I read a quote, or I heard a quote. It's like, your favorite place to go is a place you've never been to before. And you know what I mean? Like, you like you said, right? Like, I wanted to leave, I wanted to go, I wanted to disappear and go somewhere else. But like, is that place going to be any better? Like, you know?
Oh, yeah. I've been in places like the view has been beautiful, and you know, there's always like there's a strength in living somewhere that gives you inspiration just by looking at it. So that was always cool. But like, the more that I was doing and the more that I was traveling and stuff like that, the more I realized that like none of it really mattered at the end of the day if I was pulling myself away from the people that I really cared about. And if I had no one to like share these experiences with, or to share these things that I was like gaining out of these travels, then what is the point, really?
What is the point? Yeah, I like that you mentioned like inspiration, right? Because I've been to some amazing places that are beautiful and have gotten a lot of inspiration from being in those areas. But it's not like I would like live there. I wouldn't like, you know, I most recently, like, I found inspiration. We went to Italy a few years ago. I was inspired to write this screenplay, and I love it. And I learned a lot about the area that we were staying in, and I talked to a lot of the locals and stuff. And that brings a lot of inspiration, a lot of like really, it's so rich in inspiration and in ideas. And you've traveled, like, you've driven a ton across this province. Like, you've been a ton of places.
Yeah, I mean, like, mostly on the highways. Yeah, just passing through towns and stuff like that. But like, even before I was you know, doing photography or videography or like anything to do with the podcast or the film programs or anything like that, like, I started traveling pretty much when I was 18, 19. I joined a band, and we thought we were the best band on the planet, and we tried to do everything ourselves. We recorded our first album by ourselves, spent too much money doing that, and then spent even more money that we didn't have going on tour. And we traveled all across Alberta, BC, all over the island to tour for the first time. And some of those places were completely dead. We played to maybe one or two people, and both of them ended up working at the building at the same time. So, but some places we completely sold out, and it made all those struggles completely worth it, right? But yeah, I've traveled all over the island, all over BC, all over Alberta mostly. But then I've also done some traveling over on the East Coast too, and some little spots in the middle of Canada as well, where there's not a whole lot going on. A lot of driving through and stuff. But I've still never been up north. I think the farthest north I've been has been like high level. I'd love to.
Still pretty north.
I'd love to travel like the Yukon territories, like the Northwest territories.
I'm excited, man. I think like a lot of what we're doing for Homegrown this year is going to be like going around pretty much all of Alberta to see where the creative hubs are, where the creative people are. But I want to kind of get to know Alberta a little bit more. Something that we're trying to do as Homegrown is to try to allow others to tell their stories with us as their platform. We're not trying to exploit stories. And I think a lot of what we're trying to do this year in 2026, go out and talk to these communities to get as many voices involved as possible and get ourselves out there and known so that they know that we're working with them, right? It's important for Homegrown to do that, especially if we're going to go Alberta wide, so that we let people know that we're not there to tell their stories for them.
Absolutely.
We're there to help them tell their stories.
Yeah.
And doing it in a way that we're not busting in with a $30,000 camera. If you have any kind of phone camera or any kind of video camera, we're going to teach the basics of that camera work or of video work, so that they can kind of tell those stories themselves, and allowing them to do that, but also being a platform for them to share those stories.
Yeah, 100%. It's I really like what you said with being able to help people tell their own stories. For added context, I've been a part of other media teams doing different sort of jobs. I've done everything from creating music videos for people to documentary work to commercial work. I do a lot of documentary work now, but something that I'm constantly seeing are people just barreling through to different communities, taking their money, telling their story for them, and then capitalizing on it. Or worst case scenario, these stories get morphed into that filmmaker's own perspective to benefit them a little bit more, or to make the story a little more interesting and stuff like that. And that hurts the overall initiative. That hurts the overall message, what they're trying to get across. That hurts the community's voices.
Yeah, man. So I hope that this gets everybody to know us a little bit more and about what we're doing as well.
Yeah, sure. And like, hey guys, if you like these little car tours and stuff like that, let us know, because this was a lot of fun to set up. And now that we know how it goes, I don't want it to go to waste. Like, we could have like little karaoke parties in here. We could, invite other people on here. You want to see an episode of the Voices podcast in this? Like, yeah, 100%. Let's do it.
That'd be sick. That'd be really cool. That's a great idea, actually. And I'm really excited for what's coming next. I'm really jazzed about where Voices of Resilience is going, how Homegrown is helping build that in a different way. I'm excited for Project Unite, getting out on the road, talking to people. If you are in a position to do so, and if you can, obviously, we are going to have a link in the description down below for donations towards Project Unite. And it takes a lot of money to do this. It takes a lot of time to go out and talk to people. We want to compensate those individuals for sharing their stories and their knowledge as well. So this goes directly to compensating for involvement in these surveys, as well as in the talks that we're going to be having. And it helps us kind of like put fuel in the car to go out and do these things as well. So if you're in a position to do so, again, you can do that in the description below. If you want to find out more about Project Unite, there's also a link in the description to a landing page where you can learn about the Creative Caravan and Project Unite and our goal for fundraising as well. So it's all in the description. Follow us, like us.
Yeah.
Tell us who else you want to see on the show too, and yeah, just keep connected, you guys. Stay tuned. There's a lot of super cool things that are about to come into play here, and I'm stoked to be able to share all of this stuff with you guys, and on the Homegrown platform as well. So yeah,
Love it.